Alrighty, boyos. Welcome back once again to another video. How you guys doing, guys? Today, I have a little bit of a serious commentary for you guys. But before I do get into it, guys, I'm going to be streaming at 5 p.m. Eastern Time today because the Ghost Pistol comes out. We're going to be streaming 2 hours before reset and probably 2 hours after reset happens. So, whenever the shop refreshes and everything like that. Also, please, guys, follow me on Twitter. If you guys do have a Twitter, go to the link down below and follow me on there. Also, one more thing that I forgot to mention is that the whole gameplay you guys are seeing right now is actually my stream overlay. You guys can see it like up there somewhere and around the whole screen and whatever. This is actually what my stream overlay looks like. So just to kind of like give you guys an idea of what it's going to look like on the streams for those of you guys that weren't there for the test stream yesterday. So the official live streams have actually started for whenever all this kind of cool stuff happens. So make sure you come out to the live streams, make sure you follow me on Twitter, and let's go ahead and get into this. So for as long as I really can remember, ever since Battle Royale has started in its trend, in its trend of becoming popular, there's always been that question of, is Save the World going to get Paragon? What is the future for Save the World? Do we have a bright future? Are we going to get canceled? Is the game going to get canceled in the future? What's going to go on because of Battle Royale, essentially? And these questions have been asked for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got the YouTubers that clickbait, when Save the World's going to be free, blah, blah, blah. But then you got the people that genuinely either care or are genuinely curious about the future of the game and whether or not it's actually going to see a free-to-play release in 2019. And in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about why Save the World will not be Paragon, why the future is bright for the game, and why everybody should stop worrying so much about the state of the game. And I know it's a controversial opinion. I'm very critical of the game, and any of my subscribers, you guys will know that very immediately that I am extremely critical of the game, and there's a reason for that. It's because I genuinely enjoy it and I love the game. So whenever I am negative, whenever I am toxic, whenever I give those critical opinions and that critique the game, it's because I care about it. Just because I talk trash about it in certain aspects doesn't mean I don't like the game. It's because I'd like to see that the game improves itself. Okay, now, and in today's video, like I said, I kind of want to put a little bit more of a positive spin on things and give you guys some actual backing for my arguments and basically talk about that. And I kind of want to start with this Reddit post right here. So this post was made by Kriddle Kraddle. Now, if you guys do not know, less than a week ago, we had many Twitch streamers get flown out to Epic Games headquarters to talk about Fortnite Save the World, how they can improve it, give feedback, and basically all of that kind of stuff. This had nothing to do with Battle Royale. We had many Twitch streamers. I think it was Allura, we had Kriddle Kraddle, we had Cylon, we had a lot of Twitch streamers. I'm sorry, I can't remember all of you guys, but we did have like a pretty good hefty amount of Twitch streamers that went out. Now, this post in particular is called My Experience at Epic HQ by Kriddle Kraddle. He is obviously verified. This is him. I was watching him like live whenever he made this post, and I'm gonna leave his link to his Twitch and his Twitter down in the description down below. I greatly respect this guy. I watch his streams all the time. He's a little bit more positive than I am. He tries to stay on the positivity whenever it comes to Fortnite Save the World. I'm a little bit more critical and a little bit more negative about the game, but I greatly appreciate his contribution to the community, his charity streams, what he does over there on Twitch. So go down in the link in down in the description and subscribe to him. Well, follow him on Twitter and follow him on Twitch. If you guys want to subscribe, you can. But let's go and take a look at this this entire post and see what he had to say about going to Epic headquarters. What he had to say was, "Hey everyone, I wanted to provide you with my perspective and opinions after visiting Epic HQ this past week. Unfortunately, I can't share specific details due to the NDA we signed, but hopefully I can help ease your minds about the future of Save the World." Now, if you guys don't know what an NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. Basically, you can't disclose certain information or pretty much all information that is shown to you while you're at a studio. Say I get flown to the studio at Epic Games and they show me a new feature, something that is coming to the game before the end of the year. I have to sign an NDA basically stating that I will not leak or talk about it whatsoever, and if I do, I can get sued. So that's what an NDA is, if you guys did not know, which basically keeps him from talking about the things that he saw. But he does go into detail a little bit about what it was like to be at Epic HQ, and I kind of want to build off of this and build some arguments off of this for the future of Save the World. What he goes on to say is, "Part of what puts me at ease is the people at Epic. For From our moment of arrival, we were treated as part of the team. The hospitality shown to us during the visit was second to none. What struck me the most was not only their willingness to hear open and honest feedback from us, but also their willingness to trust us and share with us inside information and rationale for decisions. It was truly a mutual, two-sided interactive conversation. Sometimes there were differences of opinion, but both sides were calm, considerate, and respectful. I was impressed that they didn't just hear our opinions and go back to work. While we were there to work. We were at office by 10 each morning and worked through both lunch and dinner each day. I'm not going to say I'm excited about what I saw or that I'm not excited. I want you to form your own opinions, as my opinions may be different from yours. But I will say I'm excited to see Epic's vision come to life. They have a plan. They have an idea. We were able to meet with devs, artists, and various other team members while on site. This team is emotionally invested and passionate about this community and their creation. It would not be an exaggeration to say that Save the World is like their child. Getting to be with them this week and hearing them talk about the game, I can see that they truly want to nurture and grow the game to its highest potential. I'm excited for the future and to see what they do with their vision. Not only was Epic hospitable on site, but they arranged a great outing on our first day together. We did the trolley pub downtown, which was a great icebreaker and way to get to know the Epic employees that we would be spending a significant amount of time with over the next couple of days. It was a truly great experience and perfect way to start our meeting. Again, I was very impressed by what an open and honest forum Epic has created for us. Finally, I must say that the other streamers were highlight of the trip. It was amazing to get to know them on a more personal level and to share it with each other. It was a true pleasure to know that it's not only just the devs who are passionate, but the entire community. I can't wait to see where we're going from here as we continue to work together and support Save the World. Kriddle Kraddle. Now, I like this post. I like this post a lot. He goes on to say at one point that he didn't want to really give his opinions on what he thought about what he saw. You know, obviously, the way that he puts it, if he wanted to, he could give his opinions. He could say that he's extremely excited for what he saw. He could say that he's not excited for what he saw. I believe that personally, if the Save the World development was in a dire state of need and in a dire state of being neglected, I guess you could say, Kriddle Kraddle could say that he was very disappointed with what he saw. He could say that without breaking the NDA. We can see it right here that we could, that he could say that. He could give his opinions right here in the way that he typed up his Reddit post. But let's say for, a hypothetical, the NDA was going to restrict you from giving your own opinions. We would definitely be able to tell on every single one of these live streams how they felt about their trip. Just their personality wise when they're asked questions or whatever. If they couldn't give their opinions, if they may seem down or if they seem doom and gloom, yeah, that's a pretty good sign that Save the World's not looking any good. But from all of what I've heard, nothing but excitement surrounds that entire trip that they had at Epic Games. I've heard Kriddle Kraddle talk a lot about it on his live streams on Twitch, and he's very excited about it. He's excited to see Epic's vision come to life. He's excited that the team is so passionate about what they do and how they're doing it and stuff. It's great to see that kind of stuff. An argument I think people are going to bring up is I saw people on Reddit talking about Paragon. What these Redditors were talking about is I think a few months before Paragon shut down, Epic Games actually invited streamers out to the HQ to go view some features and stuff that were coming in the future. Now, this is what Redditors said. I read it on the same Reddit post and I researched it myself, could not find anything about it that Epic invited any Paragon streamers out there. But just in case I'm ignorant and this is an actual happening, I want to talk about this really quick. So with Paragon, we all know that the game Paragon was canceled by Epic Games. Everything with Fortnite was going crazy. Fortnite Battle Royale specifically was one of the reasons that Paragon died. Now, Paragon was an extremely popular game at one time. Months later down the line, the game was essentially dying. Before Battle Royale was an extremely huge game, okay? Development was kind of lackluster. Things that people wanted fixed weren't getting fixed. Players were leaving the game due to this before Battle Royale took off, before the Paragon team went over to Battle Royale. People like to talk about that Battle Royale 100% killed Paragon as a game. I'd like to argue that Paragon was already in a bad state to begin with with Battle Royale success, why waste any more time and money on a product, my bad, that has already failed? Now with Save the World, there's a different story. Save the World, yes, it pretty much flopped at release, but there's a difference. Fortnite Battle Royale quite literally resurrected Fortnite Save the World. Save the World could have entirely been a canceled project had Fortnite Battle Royale not been attached to it in the form of a game mode. Battle Royale in and of itself has brought more popularity to Save the World than Save the World could ever do on its own. Save the World's community in and of itself was way bigger than Paragon's anyways. Millions of people play Save the World, but way more millions play Battle Royale, but a lot of those players and a lot of people just in general that don't even play Battle Royale play Save the World. Save the World has been getting insane updates as of recently, most notably the new UI change that we've just gotten not too long ago, where we're basically getting this entire new UI, all these new tutorials, some new quests, mission types, stuff like that to welcome new players into staying and sticking around to play the game even more. A problem that I read through a few articles with Paragon is that players were going to Paragon, playing it, and leaving within the same month. You can't really do that with Save the World. It's not a MOBA. It's a PvE, looter shooter, RPG, MMO. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna play the game. You're gonna grind it. That's the kind of game it is. You play and sink hours and hours and hours and hours into it, and that is how Epic makes their money. Not even to mention that a cosmetic shop has yet to be added into Fortnite Save the World. If your concerns are Epic, not making enough money from Save the World, I'm sure they make a decent amount of money from the llamas that you can buy in the game, but a cosmetic shop has been in the talks for a very long time, and whenever the essentials for Fortnite Save the World get taken care of, there's without a doubt that we are going to see a cosmetic shop in Save the World, and that is going to boost profits tenfold. So I can go and tell you guys right now, this is just off the top of my head. I did some research last night. I have no script or anything like that. I just wanted to go off the top of my head and talk about whether or not I think Fortnite Save the World is going to get Paragoned. Basically, is it going to be a canceled game? In my opinion, no, it's not, and we have nothing to worry about as far as that's concerned. And take it from me, this is somebody whose YouTube channel is his full-time job. I make money only off of YouTube. Save the World, in all technicality, is my lifeline. I would not be saying this, and I would not continue playing Save the World if I believed that the game was going to get canceled in the future. You know what I'm saying? This is basically the entire basis of my channel and what I base my channel on. I don't do things just for money. I spend plenty of money on equipment instead of giving it to myself so that I can better my YouTube channel and what I do as far as my quality is concerned and everything like that. I would not be putting money back into a YouTube channel focused on Save the World if I believed that Save the World was going to be a canceled project in the future. But guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Your guys' opinions are just as important as mine. I am no different than you. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow Kriddle Kraddle on Twitch. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Make sure to use code demonjoefr in the supporter creator slot if you guys do want some PP enlargement. And guys, make sure to tune into the stream tonight, and I'll see you guys next time.